Hello and welcome. I'm Rebecca Leary, a certified yoga therapist and oncology yoga teacher. And today's class is yoga and meditation for neck, shoulders, and wrists. For class today, you'll need a yoga mat or a safe place to practice, a chair, a strap or exercise band, and a bolster or pillow that you can sit on or use for other things as we go. All right. As we go through practice today, I invite you to be really present with your body and breath and notice the sensations. And if you find that you are feeling intense sensation, take a moment to notice, is this a stretch? Is this an effort to strengthen, or is it pain? And of course, if it's pain, I want you to stop, go back to something we did before, or wait for an alternative, and we'll go on together. Okay, this is your practice, so make it for you. All right, I'm going to go back and start in seated in a chair. So this is a yoga chair. I'm going to come back a little further. But you can use any sturdy side chair. You want a chair that doesn't have arms, right? And when you sit in a chair for yoga, you're going to want to sit a little bit forward, right? So that you have room behind you. But make sure that you're not going to fall out of the chair, and you know the chair's parameters, right? You don't want the chair to fall over as you go through practice. And of course, you can choose to do this seated on a cushion or standing as well. So let's take a moment to get settled. Allow yourself to arrive, leaving behind the activities of your day and anything that comes next, and allowing yourself to be really present in this moment with your body and your breath. Take a moment to look around your space and find something that gives you that little pop of joy. Really identify one thing. I'm sure there are many, but pick one thing. And when you have it, take it in and then allow your eyes to close or take a soft, unfocused gaze. See your pop of joy in your mind's eye and notice the sensations that it brings into your body. If you can, breathe in to that sensation of joy, expanding it, making it just a little bit bigger. And then as you exhale, release it and allow yourself to settle deeply into your seat. Using your inhale to help you lengthen your spine, reaching up through the crown of your head. Use your exhale to help you feel truly grounded in place, solid, steady. Allow your body to be engaged as you sit up tall and also soften, allowing your edges to blur just a little bit. I sometimes use the image of a fountain, that there's strength at the core, right? That central spout of water up past the crown of the head, and then the edges can blur and soften and drop. So, starting from the crown of your head, see if you can soften there. Smooth out your forehead and that space between your eyebrows. Soften your eyes, your cheeks, your mouth, your jaw. Relax through your neck and shoulders. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Allow your arms to be supported and relaxed. Heart open, space between the shoulder blades, soft. Feel your middle body And then your lower belly, your lower back. Feel your hips firmly planted, your legs relaxed, supporting you and also well supported. Soften through your knees and ankles and your feet. Inhaling here, let's take a big breath in and float arms up or out. And exhale softly, palms facing down, allow the arms to come down. We'll do that a few times. Inhaling, take the whole inhale to reach out or up. Exhaling, lower, soften, and let go. One more time, reaching up. And one more time, softening down. Now we're going to come in to some side bending. And if you're sitting in a chair, you need a little support. So widen your feet, your legs out a little bit, and know that as you come into your side bend, you can hold on to the chair. You can plant your hands on your thighs, whatever's going to help you stay nice and stable. So let's inhale and raise both arms out or up. And then lower your left hand to your thigh and come up and over with the right. Reaching the arm up towards the ceiling, you can have a bent elbow. Let's circle the wrist and reverse direction. And use an inhale to come through center and over to the other side, circling through the wrist. And reverse that. Use an inhale to come up and over to the other side. This time we're going to circle the arm. Let it come down and around using your breath speed. So the exhale as the arm drops, the inhale as you reach up and over, and maybe one or two more. And then reverse direction. And as you inhale, see if you can open your chest. Allow the arm to pull back. Maybe you'll turn your head. And this or the next time you're circling, use that circle to come up and over to the other side. We'll start arm circles here. Take your time. Find a space to reverse. Inhale, open up. And use that inhale to come up to center. Pause here. All right, let's bring our arms out at shoulder height, palms facing down, and soften your elbows. And let's just do a little bit of circling of the wrists in both directions. And end with your palms facing up, your arms, the insides of your elbows facing up. Bend your elbows and bring your fingertips to the tops of your shoulders. And let's do some circles. Circling as if you're drawing a big circle on either side with your elbow. Take your time and see if you can feel your shoulder blades gliding along your back rib cage. Let's reverse direction. We'll reverse again, but this time one at a time. So kind of a crawl stroke almost, like we're swimming. I call these infinity arms. And reverse again, going back, a little backstroke here. Beautiful. Release, shake that out. And let's sit up nice and tall. Move to the edge of your chair if you've gone back, feet planted about hip distance apart. We're going to do just a little bit of cat-cow to loosen up our spine. So as you'll inhale in place and then exhale and tuck your tail underneath you. Draw your belly back, open between your shoulder blades, and maybe your chin drops just a little. As you inhale, imagine sending your tail, if you had one, out behind you, stretching all the way up the front of the body, lifting your heart and the crown of the head. And then exhale and tuck, open between the shoulder blades. Inhale and stretch, draw shoulders back, squeeze them together. And just a few more like this. Beautiful. And come to center right here. Now, I'd like to work a little bit with a yoga strap or an exercise band. I'm choosing an exercise band today. This one's nice and purple, so you'll be able to see it. And I'm going to find a grip that allows me to bring my arms out or up. Now, you may not be able to bring them all the way up overhead. Try loosening your grip, moving it out a little bit, and see if that gives you a little more range of motion. But please stay with a range of motion that feels comfortable. Now, inhale and lift, and exhale and lower. Simple start. Inhale, lift just to your comfortable height, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. See if you have any more space to come up overhead, and exhale and lower. And one more time. Inhale and lift, and exhale and lower. Let's inhale and lift, and this time we're going to take a side bend. Walk your feet out a little wider for some support, and raising your left arm kind of up overhead, reach with your right out to the side, get a side stretch. Inhale back through center, and opposite side, reaching, reach up, reach out. Inhale back to center. One more time on each side. Inhale to center. Exhale as you come to the side. Inhale to center. Now, listen up. Bring your right arm down behind you as you bend your left elbow. Okay, so you have the strap between your arms, your hands, I mean, and your elbow on the left side is pointing up. Now, see if you can walk your hands towards each other on that strap or exercise band. Just find a place where you can hold it nice and comfortably. And our goal here is to try and walk this top hand down between your shoulder blades or in that direction, and walk your bottom hand up the back, up, from below. Someday maybe the hands will meet or maybe not, but that's the direction we're moving. And we'll take another breath. And now to release, let the strap slide through your hands. I had to unroll a little, and I'm bringing it up. And now we'll go to the other side. So I'm bending my right elbow. I'm bringing my left hand behind me. I'm going to walk my hands towards each other on the strap or exercise band, and then use the strap to help me walk my top hand down between my shoulder blades, my bottom hand up, as if the two could meet. Maybe some of you can do that, maybe not. I used to be able to. My shoulders are tighter now, so that the band helps us. All right, now gently, slowly unwind and lower the band down. You can put that off to the side. And if you'd like to sit back a little bit, you can bring your feet in a little bit, hip distance. We're going to do some head and neck movements. So please work here. I'm going to grab some water. Work here within a comfortable range of motion. And we'll go through a sequence. Okay. Inhale in the center. Exhale, very gently lower your chin. Inhale back to center. Exhale and turn to look towards your left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale to your right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, chin down. This time we'll inhale and lift the crown of the head, stretching a little bit at the front of the neck. We're not dropping the head. This is very engaged extension. And then come to center. Inhale here, exhale, look left. Inhale, center. Exhale, look right. Inhale, center. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale to center. Inhale here, and this time exhale, left ear towards the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin lift. Exhale to center. Inhale here, and then exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Now we're going to stay for a moment, and I'd like you to circle your right shoulder up and back 3 times, and then the other direction. Gentle, small movements. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. We'll circle the left. Slow and steady, noticing what you notice. Reverse if you haven't already. And inhale to center. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin lift. Exhale to center. Now, in a moment, I'm going to give you the option of adding your arm. Now, we are not going to pull our head and stretch our neck. We're just going to give a little bit of a suggestion, a little bit of weight. And if that feels uncomfortable, then just release it. Inhale in place. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Bring your left arm up. Maybe you let your hand rest. Stay for a breath. Release the hand. Inhale to center and exhale to the other side. Maybe you add the arm. Gentle suggestion. Inhale and come back to center. Exhale, chin. Inhale, lift. Exhale to center. Inhale here. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. You might add the left arm. And this time we're going to reach out with the right. Now you might reach, if you're on the floor, you might reach along the floor. If you're in a chair, you could even reach down and see if you could grab the chair seat, or just reach out towards the opposite wall. Maybe wiggle your fingers a little bit. Release both arms and inhale, head to center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Maybe you add the right hand, a suggestion. And then the left reaches out, down. Maybe fingers wiggle. Release the arms. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin lift. Exhale to center. Inhale here. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, look right. Inhale, center, and exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to center. Beautiful. Shake that out. See how the neck feels, getting some movement. Now we're going to go into some wrist and shoulder sequences, and you are invited to stand if you'd like, or you can remain seated in your chair. Again, coming forward just a little bit, walking feet out wide to give you a little bit more base of support. We're going to start with some wrist and hand movement. So interlace your fingers, okay? And from here, we're going to press the right wrist forward, the left wrist comes back. Inhale through center and switch sides. Gentle. Be super gentle here. We're just finding a little range of motion, maybe once more to each side. Beautiful. Then turn so your palms are facing down and do the same movement. Very gentle. This is not a forced situation. We're just getting a little bit of, we're kind of oiling the joints. Beautiful. Last time, turn so that palms are facing me and same movement. You'll notice it feels a little different in each position. And then from center, press your arms forward, lengthen through your elbows, and draw your knuckles towards your chest. Press out, lengthening. You might draw your arms up a little bit, bend your elbows, knuckles come towards your forehead or your chest. Press away, maybe they come up a little higher, bend your elbows, knuckles towards your crown. Inhale, press away, stretch, 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 and then gently release and allow your arms to come down. We're going to do that part of the sequence again. This time, when you interlace your fingers, try and do it the opposite way with a different finger on top. Sometimes people will say it feels like holding your own hand, but it's always good to challenge ourselves from our habitual choices to see what other choices are possible. So from here, we're going to turn and press palms away and stretch forward. Bend your elbows, knuckles towards your chest. Stretch, maybe your arms come up a little bit. Bend your elbows, knuckles towards your forehead. Stretch and press away. Maybe the arms come up a little higher. Bend your elbows, knuckles to the crown. Press and stretch and gently release and allow the arms to come down. Beautiful. So this is a sequence that I learned in my high school dance class. I was blessed in my public school in New York State, just outside of the metro area, or I guess it's in the metro area, that we had a modern dance teacher. So I could take dance instead of gym. It was a revelation. All right. So we're going to go through a couple of sequences of movement with shoulders and arms. So we begin squeezing your shoulders up towards your ears and then letting them come down. Now bring your fingertips to your shoulders, squeeze your shoulders up, and then circle your arms up and back. Release, squeeze your shoulders up, and then circle your full arm up and back 3 times. There we go. Release down. Squeeze shoulders up and release. I'm going to do it right this time. Squeeze shoulders up and bring fingertips, and now we circle. Release the arms. Squeeze shoulders up and circle 3 times. Beautiful. We'll do it once more through, going in the opposite direction. Squeeze shoulders up, release them down. Squeeze shoulders up, release them down, fingertips to your shoulders, and this time we're going to circle forward, right? Yeah, I think so. Release your hands, squeeze shoulders up, let them drop, and then 3 circles coming forward. Okay, lovely. And release. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of hand movement. I have arthritis in my fingers, and so this is kind of critical to me to be able to keep moving, because we know that when we stop moving, that stiffness sets in. Now, work within a comfortable range of motion, again, as always. So bring in your hands, you can let your arms relax, your elbows are bent. Bring in your hands to face each other. Stretch and spread your fingers wide, your palms stretching, and then make a gentle fist. And we'll do that a few times. Spread wide and gentle fist. Spread wide and gentle fist. Spread wide, and this time bend your fingers into bear claws, and then spread wide. Gentle fist. Now see if you can find a bear claw coming from the gentle fist into the bear claw. Gentle fist and spread wide. Okay, shake your arms out. Those are the different movement positions. And now I'm going to talk us through a little fun sequence. Okay. Hands facing, shoulders relaxed, spread wide, gentle fist, spread wide, bear claw, spread wide, gentle fist, spread wide, gentle fist, bear claw, gentle fist, bear claw, gentle fist, spread wide, gentle fist, spread wide, bear claw, spread wide, gentle fist, spread wide, bear claw, spread wide, bear claw, spread wide, bear claw, gentle fist, bear claw, gentle fist, spread wide, jazz hands, and release and let it go. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to move into a little arm vinyasa. Vinyasa just means movement sequence. And it's a very short sequence, but you can, once I teach it, you can go through it a couple of times. So arms out to the sides, turn them over, and bend your elbows, goddess arms. From here, we'll inhale, open the chest, and squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale and bring your arms towards each other. They don't have to touch, just in that direction. Inhale, open and squeeze. This time we'll bring the right arm towards the left. You can turn and look at your left arm. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left to right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, both together. And stretch long, release down. That's the whole sequence. So let's go through it maybe 2 times together. You can move at your own speed. You can stop and rest in between. Pause the video, and then we'll continue. I'll narrate the first time, and then the second time you're on your own. So arms are out, turned up, bend into goddess arms. Inhale, press shoulder blades together, open the chest. Exhale, arms come forward, make some space between your shoulder blades. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, right arm towards the left, turn your upper torso. Inhale, center. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms come in and reach and release. Shake it one more time on your own. Okay, I feel that. Do you? All right. Now, I'd like us to move down. We're going to lie down on your yoga mat. And you don't need to have anything for this practice, I don't think. I'll let you know when we get there. Sometimes I change my mind. Okay, I did. I changed my mind. Go ahead and get yourself either a little pillow, or I'm going to use this folded blanket. And just put it down. You can rest your head on it if it's comfortable. And then we'll come back to that in a few moments. Actually, I changed my mind. Move the pillow. I know. Those of you who take class with me, you're laughing. I appreciate that. Have your pillow handy, but don't put your head on it now. Okay, here we go. Take a sip of water before I lie down. And carefully make your way onto the floor. Or you can always do this in a bed or on a couch. And carefully roll down and come on to your back. Let your knees be bent, your feet and knees about hip distance apart, your arms comfortably down at your sides. Let's start with just a little pelvic tilt. Inhale in place and exhale, press into your feet and flatten the curve of your lower back. As you inhale, opposite movement, your tailbone drops and the curve gets maybe a little bit exaggerated. And exhale, press and flatten the lumbar spine. Inhale and make the curve. And just a couple more like that. This is just a pelvic tilt, a pelvic rock. And we will come back to this in our yoga for the back sequence and also probably in yoga for hips, knees, and ankles. So look for those as well. Okay, coming to your neutral pelvis, arms down at your sides. On an inhale, press into your feet and gently lift your hips, maybe just an inch off of the mat, and then put them back down. Perfect. Do that again, press and lift. Maybe you come a little bit higher and come back and down. Now we're going to add some arm movement. And when I cue it, you will bring your arms through the air and overhead so that your fingernails come down to the floor. Now, if this is too much in your shoulders, please try goddess arms. You can have your arms out to the side. It doesn't have to be overhead, but we want to have this range of motion. So find what works for you. Okay. On your next inhale, we're going to lift hips and arms. So here we go. Press into your feet. Inhale, hips come up and lift your arms. Let them come all the way through the air. Maybe you can touch them down. Exhale and slowly lower hips and arms. Let's do that again. Pressing into your feet. Inhale, lift arms and hips. And exhale, come all the way down. You can continue with that or inhale, hips and arms. Leave your arms where they are and lower your hips halfway down. Inhale, press the hips up. Exhale, lower hips and arms. So you can lift and lower. You can lift, come down halfway and lower, or a third option. Inhale, lift, hips and arms. Leave your arms where they are. And exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, press up. And then lower arms and hips. Now take the next few breaths to work with any part of this sequence, whether it's the pelvic tilting, the bridging with the arms, and the holding. So take some time and see what feels good in your body. Finishing up whatever sequence you're working with or whichever move. And come to stillness. Beautiful. You can rock your hips a little bit from side to side. You can gently roll your head from side to side. And we're going to do some head and arm movements now. So just follow along. There's a little pattern, and I will narrate it for you. And again, when I say lift your arm, you can come overhead or out to the side, whatever's comfortable. So inhale, raise your right arm. Exhale, lower the right arm, turn your head to the left. Inhale, lift the left arm, head comes to center. Exhale, lower left arm, turn your head to the right. This time, raise both arms, head comes to center. Exhale, lower both arms. And we'll switch. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, lower the left arm, turn your head to the right. Inhale, the right arm up, head comes to center. Exhale, right arm down, head to the left. And now both arms, head to center. And exhale, both arms. Okay, I think we'll leave that right there. And now I wanted to finish our floor work with some twisting options. Now, when you come in to a twist, you want to make sure that it is supportive for your lower body, especially because we're going to be focusing on the upper body in these twists. So the first option, or the first one we'll try, bring your arms up like as if you were touching the ceiling, and then bend your elbows and grasp opposite elbows. Yes? Like a box. And we're going to slowly draw our left elbow to the side, and maybe your knees will drop in the opposite direction. Come back through center and go to the opposite side. So elbows to the right, knees to the left. Let your head stay with your elbows. So as you're moving your elbows to the left, you turn your head to look at your left elbow. Knees drop to the right. Back through center and over to the other. Inhale to center and release arms down. Okay, so that's one option. Another option is to bring your arms either out at shoulder height into a T. I can't do it because I have the wall here, or into goddess or goalpost arms. And then we're going to walk our feet a little bit closer together, feet and knees. Inhale, and then exhale, and let your knees drop to one side. You may turn your head in the opposite direction, and notice if you feel a stretch in your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Now, if all you're feeling is lower body, then make the movement a little smaller. Okay, inhale to center. Going to go to the other side. So knees right, turn your head to the left, and you may feel a stretch right here in the left shoulder and the left front of the shoulder. Inhale to center. So that's another option. And then the third option is where we'll bring our pillow or folded blanket into practice. Now, make sure that you have room on either side, okay? And we're going to lie down on your left side. Make sure that you're having enough support for your head. I'm going to use a little block just because of my headphone. And you're going to bend your knees and hips at 90-90. If you need support, you can always put a pillow or a block between your knees. We're not going to stay too long. Arms out in front. The first thing we'll do is inhale and lift the top arm so that it's reaching up. And you'll see I'm rolling my shoulders open a little bit as I do that. And then I'll exhale and come down. Next time, inhale and maybe go a little bit further. Shoulders are opening. I'm feeling a nice stretch in the front of my right shoulder in particular, and close. And then inhale, and maybe you go all the way and your right hand is touching down. Yeah. and then come back to center. Okay, so please work within a comfortable range of motion. We don't want to, pardon me, torque the low back. We're looking to get a shoulder stretch. So if you're working right here and the arm is coming up, then that is perfect. So last option is to make a rainbow. So as you lie on your side, take the top arm and begin to draw a semicircle over your head. Keep going until you can open up. Now, you may or may not be able to come all the way around, but if you can, you come to where you feel a stretch. That's the primary goal. And then slowly trace the circle, the half circle back. And again, inhale and open, and exhale and close. Okay, now you have the option, you've seen all of the different versions. We're going to move to the other side, and you have the option of doing any or all of these versions. I will talk you through them. I'm coming to the other side. I'm going to move over here just so that I can keep facing you. Coming down onto my right side. And knees and hips at 90. Inhale, reach arm to the ceiling and close. Keep going to the ceiling or open a little more. Open a little more. See what feels good in your body. Repeat this a few times. And then if you'd like to add the semicircle, the rainbow, we'll inhale and trace a semicircle. It might only be a quarter. You might just come to here, and that's your range of motion. You might open a little bit more. And last time. Beautiful. All right, from here, I invite you to roll onto your back. You can keep the pillow under your head. We're going to set up for Shavasana, our rest pose. So you might like to have some cushions underneath your knees. You might like a blanket or an eye pillow, whatever you need to be able to release the practice and rest. So take your time. If there are any other poses that your body is asking for before you come into Shavasana, then take time to do that now. And then begin to make your way into position. And when you arrive, take a moment just for some gratitude that you decided to practice today. Thanking your body, thanking your breath. Allow your breath to be smooth, steady, comfortable. With each exhale, see if you can let go just a little bit more into the cushions, the support, whatever you have underneath you. Your inhales are opening, expanding, and the exhales soften, release, and let go. Inhale, open up. Notice your shoulders, notice your chest muscles, your back muscles. And as you exhale, let your shoulders drop, let your arms be supported, your hands open and soft. Inhale, feel that sense of expanding from the inside. And as you exhale, let go through your neck, your jaw, your face. With each inhale, fill up with whatever you'd like to take in right now. Exhale and release, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. Softening through the middle body, low belly and low back, your hips and legs heavy and supported, feet soft. We'll take some time to just let go. Begin to deepen your breath, bringing small movements into fingers and toes, arms and hands. Slowly roll your head from side to side. And if you're lying on the floor or lying down, roll to one side and pause. And when you feel ready, press into your hands and bring yourself up to sitting, allowing your attention to stay deeply inward for another moment or two. We'll seal our practice with one chant of Om, bringing hands to heart center. If you'd like to join, inhale. Om. Om Shanti, peace, peace, peace. Jai Bhagwan. May the light in each of us be victorious. Thank you so much for practicing today.